Here are the best ways that I've grown small businesses in the past. Number one is increase your margins. Either put your prices up or decrease your cost of goods. It is by far the most powerful thing you can do. If you're putting your prices up, it's a good idea to take customers on a bit of a journey with you, not shock them at all. So either add a variation of your product or service in, or add a whole new one over the top that sets a new pricing model and allows you to bring the core range up over time. What you don't want to do is have a normal sort of business spiel about the increased pressures on your business equaling increased pricing to the customer. It means nothing for them. So make it a little bit more meaningful by saying, I'm creating a better service or a better product, and here's what you'll expect from me in the future at this pricing. It's a little bit more meaningful, and when I first did that, I was shitting myself overnight, thinking that I'd have to face a customer who was angry at the pricing increase, and what happened was absolutely nothing. Not a single thing, not a single bit of feedback, not a single bit of negativity. Business went on, life went on, and I thought to myself, I probably should have put prices up years ago. What the other part of your margins is decreasing cost, and it's a lot of people avoid this in small business because they don't like confrontation, and they definitely don't want to sort of develop those hardcore negotiating skills that means that you'll get the best pricing. So you can either do two things. One, hire somebody that you know can sort of talk and negotiate for you. I've done that in the past, it's been very successful. And the other one is recognizing that other people also don't like confrontation, and just simply asking a polite question about better pricing, claiming that you've been with that supplier for some time, will often yield a pretty good result, a couple of percent here and there. So try that. Number two is increase the number of people that come through your door or that visit your website, or increase the frequency in which they return to buy your products if they are regulars. Let's establish a bit of a baseline though. Without excellent products and services, without these really wonderful customer experiences, you might get people in the door initially, but they're not going to stay, and they're definitely not going to return or refer you. So you have to load up on the quality of the experience, the quality of the product, the quality of the service initially. I'm going to assume that you've got that done and you already sort of have a wonderful product. So assuming that's done, you just want more people to know about it or more people to return. The first thing you've got to do is build your audience. So get on social media. It's often free unless you're sort of paying for campaigns or paying to boost things, which are effective. Get on there, comment on other people's accounts, be active on there, engage, spend time responding to client inquiries, ask your regular customers for testimonials, stick those up there, put them on your website, ask people to review you once they've had a really wonderful experience. Get all of that happening, it's free. The second thing is to own your audience, is to translate your online audience into an email database. You've also got all of your in-store customers who already trust you, already love you. How do you get those into an email database so that you can build on it? So you've got to increase the frequency of your communications out to get people to come back in, to get people to understand or have you at top of mind to get them back in the door. So these are things that you can do for super low cost. And if you are putting money into those types of campaigns, you can really monitor monitor how successful they are. Don't throw money at things like advertising where there's no real understanding of whether it was effective or not. Number three, increase how much customers spend per transaction. Okay, you've got a client base. You've worked on your products and services to make them excellent. You've increased the pricing. You've spoken with your suppliers to make sure your margin's a little bit better. You've encouraged people to come in. You've got referral programs in place. You're doing some marketing. All of this work has led to someone landing on your website or someone landing in your shop ready to buy. They're in the frame of mind of buying something. What else can you sell them? You've got them at that point. You've done all the hard work. You've spent all the money and time. What else is relevant that would add in to that transaction and complete it to make it even better than it is at the moment? If you're in the coffee game, it's a really easy example, and people are coming in for that sort of $4 coffee. What's something that is of equal dollar value that would exponentially improve that customer experience? Can they walk away with a little treat that's $4 or $5 as well, turning that into a $9 spend? they're the sorts of things that you've got to look for in your business, and don't get confused and do all these sort of whack ideas where you want to cater to everybody. It has to be relevant to your core range of products and relevant to your customers. So here's a sort of an area where you can get a little bit creative and you can try different things, see what works, and it's often not something that works every day. It's good to pop new things in front of customers' faces each time so it's new and interesting, and really capitalize on that kind of impulse buy. I hope that these 3 things help. Good luck out there.